Hi, my friends. Just doing a little contour today. I'm Lisa Thibodeau, and this is Tib Talk, where I give you real talk about real life while I am doing real beauty stuff. So right now I'm just using the Sunset Bronzer to give some easy contour. It's probably the easiest contour that you can do. Just put it under your chin, your cheeks here and under your chin and on either side of your nose. Makes it so easy. So today, one of the things I want to talk about, if you saw the description, is the difference between a hope and a wish. Should you hope for things? Should you wish for things? So if you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop any emoji, your favorite emoji, or tell me what you're hoping for. That would be a good thing too. If you're watching live, please hashtag Tib Talk. Good morning, Brittany. Hashtag Tib Talk. Remember, it's THIB Talk. And I wanted to tell you, guess what? Today is National Coffee Day. That is what Alexa told me, and I believe her. Okay. Excuse me. So, I'm Lisa Thibodeau. This is Tib Talk, and we're talking about should you hope or should you wish. Now, I'm an English teacher, so I always have to go to the definitions. So, reading from the dictionary, for hope, it says, it is a feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen, to want something to happen. For wish, it's defined as to express a strong desire for something that is not easily attainable, to want something that cannot or probably will not happen. That's a big difference. A lot of people use hope and wish the same way. I wish you many more years of happiness, if someone's anniversary, or, I'm sending my wishes to you. Remember that a wish is when you're wishing for something, but you don't think it's gonna happen, or it probably won't happen. I wish I would win the lottery, okay? The odds of that happening, that's probably not gonna happen. So the hope, when you have hope, it's an expectation. As a desire, you expect it to happen. So it's really better to hope than wish. So you want to say, I hope you have many more years of happiness. I hope that you feel better. When you wish something, it's something you really don't think is going to happen, okay? We wish for world peace. We pretty much know it's probably not going to happen with the way the world is, because there's evil somewhere, okay? So there's always going to be someone that is not happy, okay? So I'm going to be talking about concealer and what we hope for concealer. When we get a concealer, our hope, our expectation is that it will conceal, right? We want it to either hide or camouflage certain things. So I'm going to show you all the different ways that a concealer can help you. And this is the Skin Perfecting Concealer from Younique. It is this little tube will last you forever because you use such a small amount. But what I like to do, this one is Velour. I like to just put it on my hand, just like put a little bit. See what I have there? And I just put a little bit, and then I use either depending what I'm using for, I'm either going to use a brow artist brush or I'm going to use a blending bud. Okay, so when I'm talking about using it for under your eyes, because most people are going to use a concealer for under your eyes, okay, there are certain things that you want to remember. First of all, you want it to be lighter than your regular makeup, but you also want it to be the same tone, okay, the same actual tone. So right now I'm going to actually be using the same because we're getting ready to come out with some new colors, and in reality, the color I need is one of the new colors, and then this would be my lighter color. So I'm going to use a blending bud, and I'm going to take this little bit that I did and put it on there. And then watch how I'm going to put it. I'm going to start in the corner, and I'm going to go down my nose, okay? Then I'm going to come up to where my brow ends, and then just come over. Okay? Usually what I like to do also is just kind of leave it there for a little bit. Now what a lot of people mistakenly do is they put it just right here in that half moon. If you do that, it is just going to highlight the area you don't want highlighted. So that's not what we want to do. Okay, so let me fix that. We want to come down, down our nose, and a lot of times it's good to have it warm up on your face. So I do like to just kind of put it like that. And I know I look funny like that, but just kind of keep it, let it warm up. Then make sure my blending bud is wet, and I'm going to just dab it in. Now notice I am putting this on top of my foundation. Whenever you have a cream or a liquid foundation, which is what I used today, you put your concealer on top of it, okay? If you are using any of our powders, we have both loose and pressed powder, and they are very good for your skin, even if you have dry skin, because they have the pressed and the loose that are new have Moringa aloe vera in it, which is great healing properties. And then the original pressed powder has squalane in it, which also is anti-aging and has healing properties. Okay, so you see how I have blended that in. My lighting is a little off today. I always use natural lighting, and so it depends on the Lord. I'll tell me hello. If you're watching the replay, drop an emoji. If you're watching live, hashtag TibTalk, so I know you're on. And you know what? If this is the first time you've ever watched me, hashtag new. We're talking about hopes and wishes, and we said that a wish is, putting some more to show you another thing I can do with it. That a wish is something that you express that you want to happen, but it probably can't happen. It's not easily attainable, okay? A hope, on the other hand, is something that is likely to happen. You want it, you have that expectation that it's gonna happen, okay? So you wanna hope instead of wish, all right? So I have my brow artist brush, and I just kind of dipped it in here, and I'm going to use it to clean up my brows. So this is another thing that you can use it for. And this brush is great for it. Because you just put it like that and then blend it in. Gives you a little eye lift, and it cleans up any, especially when you're using a powder, because I use the Brow Obsession palette, and when you have a powder, sometimes when I use the spoolie, I dropped my concealer. What will happen is the powder will, kind of come up off the spoolie and get onto your face, and you don't want that. Okay. Yesterday, I also showed how you could use the Brow Obsession palette to put a highlighter right here, and you can. But since I'm showing you concealer, I'm going to show you that you also could do that with your concealer. You see the difference there? How it just lifts that eye and lifts the eyebrow and emphasizes that arch that I'm really trying to work on getting, okay? You can also use your concealer for highlight. So I showed you where I used my Beachfront bronzer, and I did the, what happened? Oh no, the lighting changed all of a sudden, huh? When I did that, let's see. Okay, I don't know what happened. Let's see, okay. Oh, there we go. All right, so you can also use the concealer for the opposite of your contour. So I did on either side of my nose. So I'm going to do just a little bit down the front of my nose. Okay. Same thing, I'm going to do it here on my lips. And I like to blend with my finger when I'm talking about something little like that. So I'm just doing every place I normally would highlight and using my concealer for that. It's basically the opposite places that you did your contour. People think, oh gosh, it's so hard. It's really not, because like, okay, I contoured here, well, I highlighted here. I contoured here, I highlighted here. I contoured on either side, so I highlighted here. I contoured up here, so I highlighted here, okay? I contoured here, so I highlighted here. That's all it is. It's just like the opposite of where you're highlighting. Okay, so those are things that you can do with your little tube that's gonna last forever of your concealer. If you'd like that, please just hashtag concealer or just put the keyword concealer, and I'll help you get the right shade for that. I appreciate you watching, and I do want to let you know what my look is. I do have Rapturous, which is not a sale, which is not on sale, Splurge, but it's a beautiful purple, and I thought it went great with this. But I did use Dreamy, which is on sale. This one's half price, okay, on our Steals and Deals tab. I also used a half-priced lip stain, which is Savvy, and I'll put a little bit more on. It's a deep purple. Half price. So go to my website, TibTalk.com. Check out the Steals and Deals. Check out the kudos. Those are usually the great things. And also look at all the colors for the concealer. And remember, we want to hope, okay? Because when we hope, we have an expectation that it's going to happen, okay? So my hope for all of you is that you have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for watching. And if you need anything, I'm always here for you. And if you think you want to do what I do, just let me know. I'll answer a question for you. No pressure. Just let you know what it's all about, because it has definitely been amazing for me and has definitely helped me to hope for so many things. And I've attained them as well. So have a great Saturday, and thanks for watching. Remember, we rise by lifting others.